Remember when you were a child? Christmas is coming and you have been patiently waiting for a Christmas day to open up your presents? Then once you open them you feel the bitter taste of disappointment as your parents misinterpreted what you want and gave you something you truly didn't want? Well, this was exactly how I felt while watching the trailer for Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 is a game that I was excited for. I was expecting the return to the modern series, and I get this wacky future game that doesn't deserve to burn the name Call of Duty on the box. Let me tell you things straight. The only reason this game has its name is to make it sell, and that's just pretty sad. Let me get this out of the way now. That from the reveal, I am 100% certain that this game is going to be negatively received by the community. And can you blame them? You can see the expression of even these YouTubers that flew out to Activision and are not even being slightly excited for this game. They are all, expressing their concerns. Well, I can tell you that this game is going to be a flop, and a hard flop at that. And let me tell you why this is going to happen. For starters, let's look at the good things from the trailer. The few there were, that is. The game looks colorful and nice, similar to Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2 color palette. In the kill streaks, I saw a dog, a helicopter, and what appears to be an AC-130, which is okay. Seeing some gameplay of the game, the gunplay seems to be satisfying just like any other COD game, and it's actually boots on the ground. At least they got that right, thank God. But however, I'm 100% certain that this was a later design choice. This game doesn't feel like it was created with a boots on the ground mentality. That's pretty much it for the good things. Now, the bad things. Oh boy, where to begin? The game focuses on the specialist mechanic from Black Ops 3. You know, those that no one liked nor wanted back in the game? Essentially, this game is a hero-based shooter similar to Overwatch or Rainbow Six Siege, where the emphasis of teamwork and choosing the right specialist for a situation is the norm for you to be successful in the game. This is a bad thing, as COD was always a simple pick-up and play shooter where the focus was only on the gunplay. That's what the strengths for Call of Duty, that it offers a spectacular gunplay mechanic. This gameplay will focus more rather on you and your team selecting your specialist and work together within the strengths of the specialist you select. The specialist section is also restricted. You can't play this game how you want, unlike Black Ops 3 specialist, where so to say you can pick Seraph and you can go with it even if someone else picks that same specialist in your team. Well, nope, not in this game apparently. If someone else picks the same specialist ability before you, you can't play as that specialist. Why? Why? Call of Duty is all about the freedom of the player and on the battlefield to create your own designated class. COD World War II learned from this mistake and fixed it in the update, which made it to a solid game. It was pretty boring, nobody liked it, but now it's a pretty solid game. Give World War II a try now. Why restrict the player on how they play Treyarch? And even Activision, if this was your design choice, so I don't know. Also, this creates another problem. If you're a solo player and is paired up with a couple of idiots on your team, you have no idea how frustrating is going to be for you. There is no chance in hell you're going to win a game with a team of spuddies on your team. The other team is going to completely annihilate you and destroy you. Also, the game doesn't track how many kills you got in the game, but now it much rather tracks the damage you've dealt. The other issue is messing with the health mechanic. If it ain't broke, don't fix. In Black Ops 4, health will not regenerate automatically. Instead, you have to manually regenerate your health, and you have a limit to how much you can do this. You also have 150 health as opposed to 100, with some specialists having the ability to have more health than others. Need to tell me why this is bad? Well, this is because in its core the game is still fast-paced Twitch shooter, for God's sake. You're still going to die fast since the guns are going to deal more damage, thus leaving you no time to regenerate your health. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to get killed and die, get a kill and die, get a kill and die, get a kill and die, unless you pray to God you find a good hiding place to heal yourself, which as a result results to camping. The other change was the minimap. Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix. Certain specialists have more awareness capabilities than others, which means if you somewhat want to be offensive with an offensive specialist, you will sacrifice your minimap awareness. This is only going to get you killed instead of you killing. The game is riddled with equipment, which believe me is going to get old quickly, not to mention how many times you're going to get killed with the specialist abilities in game. You think the game will play like what you are seeing on YouTube right now? Hell no! These are all going to be exploited. I swear the only reason you're going to like this game if you're a troll. And this is exactly what this game was made for. It was made for trolls, and rightfully so, because this is how I felt when watching this trailer. I felt trolled and betrayed. I'm not going to partake in anything this game has to offer unless I'm proved wrong by credible sources. I'm the guy who always seeks to find something good in a COD game, but this one is not one of it. The core formula of the game is so drastically changed that I'm 100% certain that this game will not last a full year. You'll be lucky if it even survives 1 month. And you know what else? Just wait till they introduce the pay to win Weebity Bops in supply drops. This has been Benedet's Streak. Peace out, my friends.